last?
So a few consulting firms have said that they feel like the true value of the naira is 950 naira to the dollar. Some people say that, some other economists and consultancy groups are saying that they're looking at 1,200 naira to the dollar. These are all the things that they're saying. They're saying based on if the government does X, Y, or Z, looking at policies. Let's look at food, for instance. The tariffs on food. Could they perhaps take off the border, let there be a better inflow of food, reducing the tariffs on those things? They're looking at if the government does X, Y, Z, can we see the naira to the dollar go down? Those are things that they're proposing, but we'll have to wait and see.
All right. Now, I want us to bring the individuals and the businesses into the conversation and see how, we can adjust, make amends, and make the best of the situation and the reality that we found ourselves. First of all, do you even see the dollar going below 1,000 naira? I don't see it. Do you see that happening?
I'm thinking 1,200 as well. I'm aligning with the consultancy group that is saying 1,200. They do certain things.
Right. Okay, great. So let's talk about how individuals, before we come to the businesses, in this season, how can individuals make the best of their finances? Is this time to still be talking about savings and investment when people are actually looking for money to feed? So
I'd like to look at it from two angles. The one that I can control and the one that I cannot control. I love to tell our community members, remember, you're not the central bank governor. You're not the Minister of Finance. There's really not so much you can do about the inflation rate. It's not within your power, right? So the things that I cannot control, the news headline, the prices, all those things, I cannot control it. What can I control? Number one, and we say it all the time, we want our people to stay optimistic. How you see the things right now is very important. It affects your mood, your productivity, your contribution, and things like that. We want to stay ahead of the game. We want to stay positive. Number two, you have to be honest with yourself. We're going back to the pen and paper, writing everything down. What is my income? What does my income look like? How are my expenses looking like? What am I spending on? Now it's time to also get very ruthless. We're seeing people are stepping away from brand loyalty. So if X can give me something and another Y can give me, and it's similar, it might not be the same thing. It might be slightly different. You see people downgrading in brands and things like that. No more customer loyalty right now. You have to be loyal to yourself and to your pockets. You are looking at all those things. Many a time, sometimes people don't even know the price of things that they used to buy, but now everybody is going around pen and paper. You are tracking everything. Number two, this is the time to start cutting off excesses. It's so unfair that the man on the street, you and I, everyone is cutting their expenses and the government is not doing the same thing, but we have to do it. What are the things that I can let go of? Did I used to go out like twice a week? Can I cut it down? What are the things eating out and things like that? Now, we also have to remind ourselves that for a lot of people, there's actually really not much to cut. You are seeing some people from 3 meals a day, they are going down to 2 meals a day. They're actually cutting down on their necessity. About 60% of the income of the average Nigerian is going towards food. And what can they do about the price of food in the market? So sometimes you really just have to cut out some things that are essential just for you to stay afloat. So staying afloat right now is everybody's priority.